All right, everybody, welcome back. We are going to be talking about DYDX today. This is the new king of derivatives. I was going on to DeFi Pulse this morning, I was thinking about making a video about synthetics, just because I feel like the derivatives market is something that's been relatively unexplored in crypto. And I go ahead and check to see just where it is in DeFi Pulse, and I come to find out that it's not even the top coin in derivatives anymore. It's been displaced by two projects. And one of them has almost doubled its TVL, its total value locked, and that's DYDX. So, of course, logical next step, I go ahead and check out the market cap of DYDX, and just a massive abnormality is sticking out here. The fully diluted market cap is $7.2 billion. This is a massive project. This is a top 30 project. The current market cap is only $477 million. That's because, of course, the circulating supply is only 7% of its total. There's only 65.5 million in existence right now of the total 1 billion that will ever be minted. So obviously there's a whole lot of the supply that is going to come onto the markets, which is of course going to deter investors for right now, just because a lot more is going to come on. But we know exactly when more DYDX is coming onto the market, so we're going to try to leverage that in today's video. This is a huge project that we can all kind of take advantage of, and I'm going to be teaching you guys all about it. So let's go ahead and just check out what it is exactly. DYDX, the token, it is a governance token. This is the same thing as Uniswap, guys, which is obviously a massive project. $10.5 billion Uniswap is currently worth. And I think it's been as high as $25 billion. So Uniswap, once again, governance token, same thing as DYDX. DYDX is an exchange, if you guys didn't get that yet. It is a massive exchange, currently handling $1.5 billion in volume every single day. So this is huge. It's a working product. Very clean website. This reminds me of Coinbase Pro's website quite a bit. Super clean, and compared to something like Synthetics, if you guys have been on synthetics.io, not a very clean website. And this is also a very new token, one that came out only, I believe it was August or September. So just looking into the price history here, this is very new. Yeah, released in September, around September 8th. And since then, we've just been floating around. But the biggest concern and question here, guys, is if we're going back to our slideshow here, going past here, if you guys were wondering, you can buy it on Binance, FTX, and KuCoin, by the way. Those are the three exchanges right now. The biggest concern here is that the space is highly competitive because the derivatives market is massive. So just to give you guys an idea, it's approximately $15.5 trillion currently in 2020. And this is not taking into account all of the, if we scroll up here, all of the notional value of derivative contracts. So that if you include the notional value of derivative contracts, it's over 1 quadrillion, but not even including that, $15.5 trillion market. Can you imagine if cryptocurrency is able to encapsulate even 10% of this, just how big this governance token could go? This literally could be a 100x token, obviously. And I think a lot of people put value into governance tokens because of the amount of sway that they have in updating the protocol and everything. So obviously, phenomenal project, phenomenal one to speculate on where it could go, and it's a working project as well. So just getting into it more, other competitors, you know, Coinbase, they just purchased FairX, which is another competitor in the market. But if you're really thinking of this, why would you go through a centralized exchange to get to the derivatives market when you could go to DYDX and participate in their network, and you'll get rewarded for doing so? I mean, we're seeing here, this is how they're planning on releasing the 1 billion DYDX. And 25%, 250 million of them are going to go to users who've traded on the layer 2 perpetuals protocol. And then another one, 2.5% is going to go to users, to another 2.5% to users, to past investors, everything. So they're rewarding you for using the protocol. Of course, your loyalty is going to be in a true decentralized exchange in cryptocurrency. So, you know, I respect the move from Coinbase trying to get ahead on the derivatives market, but honestly, I think that the community support is going to be in DYDX because they're going to be the ones that are getting rewarded for using the network. So anyways, getting into it further, I'm going to link the white paper for you guys in the description. This is what I read to prepare for today's video. Definitely a lot of great stuff there. Love everything that they're saying, so you should check it out. But getting further, we're just looking at how they're going to plan on unlocking DYDX in the future. So if we remember, only, I believe it's 6 or 7% is currently circulating right now. 30% is going to unlock after 18 months post-launch. I believe this date should be somewhere around February 2023, if I've done my math correctly. Assuming that the launch was August 3rd. Now, there's definitely some questions that have been raised when the actual launch date that they're talking about here is, but I think it's safe to assume that it was probably August 3rd, 2021. So based on that date, which I could be wrong, we should be looking at February 2023 for DYDX holdings to be unlocked, and then 1 month after that, another 40%. So this is 70% over basically 6 months. So this is the period that you want to hold off on investing in until this period has passed. And then from here, I think you start to ape in, because this is by then going to be a massive project. I'm honestly probably going to go ahead and just keep buying this one month after month. I mean, you're going to get wrecked most likely by the time that they start dumping on this project. But I mean, if you really believe in this one, I don't have a problem personally with seeing some of this inflation come into the market, just because I know a lot of people are going to be buying over the coming years. But definitely, you're going to want to be putting the most of your money in after this hyperinflation period has passed. So that's definitely a big thing to know, is you're probably going to want to hold off until summer 2023, maybe even fall 2023 to invest into this one. But once again, just a massive industry. If DYDX is able to encapsulate any of that 15.5 trillion, we're looking at 5%, 10%, any of that, this governance token is going to boom. So you know what? Super exciting project. I don't think a lot of people know about it. And I think we can continue to use that to our advantage. So I'm going to be making videos about this one in the future. Make sure to stick around for those. And who knows? Maybe this is that bag that really takes us to that $1 million portfolio that we are all reaching towards. So anyways, guys, probably going to be having another video coming out shortly. Make sure to stay tuned for that. Make sure to like, subscribe. New videos coming out every single day in 2022. See you all in the next one. Peace.